死に戻りしてたんだ。何度も死んでやり直して、俺は死に戻りを。I am lost in a rainbow. 諦めるのが簡単なわけねえだろうが。俺が何もしないで、何にも考えないで、ばったり全部切り捨てて、あっさりと何もかも投げ捨てて、それで諦めてるんだって、お前はそう思うのか。
Ladies, gentlemen and gender non-confirming folks, SLE fans, it's time for the Week 8 Power Ranking, and it's the Shittalk edition. As we enter the home stretch of this season, the competition is heating up. With one team exiting the SLE, the remaining 20 teams are locked in a fierce battle to secure their spot in the playoffs. The tension is palpable, the rivalries are intensifying, and it's not just about the rankings, it's about who can talk the talk and walk the walk. Get ready for some spicy takes and bold claims as we dive into the latest power rankings. Let the shit talk begin. Number 20, Primordials, last time's ranking, 21. Securing the 20th position, we find the Primordials, who have traversed the runtime road, but, unfortunately, failed to destroy a single nexus during the regular season. Their journey in the SLE takes an unfortunate turn, as they become the first team to be eliminated from the competition. Even their Week 8 match against Make Inting Great will not be able to resurrect their dead playoff hopes. Number 19, Black Manta SNC, last time's ranking, 20. Rolling into the 19th spot is Black Manta, where they've been handed not one, not two, but 3 free games on a silver platter. You'd think they were at a buffet, not a league. With 8 wins under their belt, they must be feeling mighty accomplished, especially when 7 of those victories were practically gift-wrapped due to teams forfeiting. But hey, a win's a win, right? Number 18, Make Inting Great SNC, last time's ranking, 18. Sliding into the 18th spot is Make Inting Great, and well, they're certainly living up to their name. The recent loss in the Sanctuary Derby to the Powder Monkeys was, to put it mildly, less than great. They've got Primordials on the horizon in Week 8, and if they want any shot at the playoffs, they'll need to turn the Inting into winning. Otherwise, they might just have to embrace the Inting part of their name even more. Number 17, Solaris Eris, last time's ranking, 15. Oh, Solaris Eris, the squad that went all in on a complete rebuild and rebrand. Now they find themselves in the 17th spot, perhaps wondering if all that change was worth it. Week 8 brings a crucial matchup against Slim Odds, where they'll need to dig deep to salvage their playoff aspirations. One has to wonder, was it a makeover or a make-break move? Let's find out. Number 16, Slim Odds, last time's ranking, 16. Slim Odds, oh how the mighty have fallen, or rather, stumbled to the 19th spot. It's been a rough month filled with losses and just one lonesome draw. But hey, they say what goes down must come up, right? In Week 8, they'll look to regain their footing against Solaris Eris and maybe, just maybe, turn their fortunes around. Time to break the cycle of Slim Odds and get back to winning ways. Number 15, Silver Phoenix, last time's ranking, 17. Silver Phoenix, perched at the 15th spot. In their recent tango with Black Manta, they proved they were the better team, even if they had a hiccup in the first game due to fielding an ineligible player. With a Week 8 bye, they'll have a chance to rest their wings and come back stronger. It's time for Silver Phoenix to rise once more. Number 14, Snack Pack SNC, last time's ranking, 11. Snack Pack, the team that seemed to have it all, now finds themselves slithering down to the 14th position. It's been a series of rough weeks for them, and they've lost their grip on their former glory. Remember when they were asked if they could repeat their regular season title this split? Well, the answer has been 4 losses in a row. Playoffs were the dream, but now it might just be slipping away. Against the Greasy Goblins in Week 8, they'll need to go all out to get back on the no-lose train and salvage their season. Time to shed that losing skin, Snake Boys. Number 13, Black Lotus Esports, last time's ranking, 12. Black Lotus Esports, sitting firm at 13, has had quite the hiatus. 3 weeks without a game due to a bye week and them forfeiting, well, that's some unexpected downtime. With many hurdles to overcome in the weeks ahead, they're now looking at a clash with the Powder Monkeys. It's a battle of mechanically gifted but sometimes inting mid laners, and it might just come down to who ints less in this showdown. Time to brush off the rust and get back in the game. Number 12, Powder Monkeys SNC, last time's ranking, 14. The Powder Monkeys, climbing their way up to the 12th spot. Back-to-back wins have put a smile on their faces, but let's not kid ourselves, their opponents weren't exactly giants in the league. Now it's time for them to step up and prove they can do more than just beating teams that can't fight back. Against Black Lotus in Week 8, they might not be the favorites, but it's a chance to show they've got what it takes to hang with the big dogs. Time to prove the critics wrong, Monkey Boys. Number 11, NLAN Esports, last time's ranking, 13. NLAN Esports, comfortably resting at the 11th position, seems to be hitting a stride. They've shaken off the dust of their last lost series, which is over a month old now. The question lingering in the air is whether they're the real deal or just a flash in the pan. In their upcoming clash against Beast's team, they'll have the perfect opportunity to prove their legitimacy or expose themselves as mere pretenders. Time to separate the contenders from the fakers. Disclaimer, not a reference towards the Korean player. Number 10, Interstellar Aquila, last time's ranking, 5. Interstellar Aquila, taking residence in the 10th slot, has been proving that even soaring birds can experience a nosedive. With 5 losses in the past month, they've been carrying quite a heavy load. In Week 8, facing off against Good Chi Yang, they have a chance to determine whether they can still spread their wings and rise above or if they're destined to remain grounded in the league. The skies are dark, but there's always room for a comeback. Fly, Aquila, fly. Number 9, Greasy Goblins, last time's ranking, 9. The Greasy Goblins, sitting comfortably in the 9th spot, continue to be the beloved fan favorites and the CEOs of disappointment. Now, they must prove themselves against the enigmatic Snack Pack to show that they genuinely deserve their place in the top 10. Can they turn their reputation around and rise to the challenge? The stage is set for a showdown. Number 8, Ragnarok, last time's ranking, 10. Ragnarok, holding their ground in the 8th position, keeps defying expectations by securing wins against formidable opponents, all while dealing with a poor roster that some analysts have doubted. In their upcoming clash against the Blazing Pandas, they have a golden opportunity to demonstrate that they are, in fact, a force to be reckoned with. Can they silence the critics and cement their place in the upper echelons of the SLE? Or will they, similar to the Nordic legend, just never become the real deal? Number 7, Good Chi Yang, last time's ranking, 8. Good Chi Yang finds themselves in 7th place, and their recent performance left fans wondering if they're the English national team at a World Cup who also has bottling as their lifestyle. With their 4th draw this season, they've yet to prove they can consistently secure wins. However, the upcoming showdown with Interstellar Aquila offers them one final chance to make a push for the coveted top 4 spot and potentially put the doubters to rest. Can they finally break free from the cycle of draws and claim a convincing victory? The stage is set for a crucial battle. Number 6, Beast's Team Esports, last time's ranking, 7. Beast's Team Esports is sitting comfortably in 6th place, showing impressive improvement over the course of the split. Their next challenge comes in the form of NLAN Esports, a team they're expected to handle. However, it's not just about words and intentions. With their newfound strength, they are well positioned to make a statement and prove that they deserve to be even just honorable mentions in the Team of the Week. Number 5, Wacky Wraiths SNC, last time's ranking, 6. Wacky Wraiths are perched at 5th place, a surprising accomplishment for a team that seems to stick to a single playstyle. Their top laner, prone to solo deaths, the jungler who appears unfamiliar with team play, the mid laner who is considered a professional crybaby who is old enough to retire, the bot laner who may never reach the heights of Cheffer, and the support who struggles to maintain composure during matches. It's an interesting mix. As they set their sights on rival links, this diverse cast of characters will have the opportunity to show that their unique strengths can come together and make a difference. Number 4, Vatagan, last time's ranking, 3. Vatagan, currently in 4th place, has been in a revolving door of star players throughout the split. They've tried D. Wowzer, Jessager, Loco, Itchy, and Linus, yet they haven't quite lived up to their status as potential SLE champions. Their recent draw against Wacky Wraiths fell short of expectations. In Week 8, they'll have a chance to recalibrate their course as they face the top team in Split 5. Number 3, Blazing Pandas, last time's ranking. 1. The Blazing Pandas, who were sitting at the top of the rankings last week, had a surprising stumble in their recent performance, which didn't quite match their number 1 status. Their inability to win more than one series since week 2 has some fans drawing comparisons to the Muffins' streak of not winning Bo 2s. In week 8, they will face Ragnarok in a match that carries significant weight. Can the Pandas get back on the winning track and prove they're still contenders for the title? Number 2, Rival Lynx, last time's ranking. 4. Rival Lynx are occupying the second spot in the rankings, and their performance has been impressive, making them one of the top contenders this season. In their upcoming Week 8 matchup against Wacky Wraiths, Rival Lynx can prove if they're a real contender or if they were just children pretending to be something. Number 1, Good Chi Yin, last time's ranking. 2. Well, folks, look who's leading the pack. It's none other than Good Chi Yin. And you won't believe it, they even have Wiggies, who's often seen as not even a top 10 supporter in the SLE. Talk about the dream team, huh? Now, there are some naysayers out there who've dubbed Good Chi Yin as the overrated crew. But guess what? They've climbed all the way to the number 1 spot in the ranking. Yes, you heard that right. They've got the title in their sights. Another Good Chi championship, exciting, right? Ladies, gentlemen and gender non-confirming folks, that's a wrap for this week's SLE Power Ranking. We've witnessed some astonishing feats, heated rivalries, and jaw-dropping matchups. With the regular season winding down, the race for playoffs is on fire, and every match matters. Stay tuned as the SLE action keeps getting better and better. Until next week, SLE fans, keep the hype alive.
Сука, блядь!